frightening the governed. The people are rising up and saying, we're not afraid of your bullets. Come shoot us. It will be all over the world. We will be celebrities. We are icons of the revolution. That's the strength of the Facebook revolution. The problems are the same. Hunger, lack of the democratic freedom, liberal. But the Facebook environment, that virtual environment created a new environment where these people feel we are now leading something. We are someone to be counted. Before, nobody counted them. They didn't mean, nobody knew about them. Today, a guy who's one of the opposition in Damascus, comes up on Facebook the night before and talks to all his people. What do you mean all his people? Millions of people who enter his blog. Tomorrow I'm going to be at the square. Take pictures of me. They may shoot me, but I will be there. And then he dies. They shoot him, but he becomes an icon. He becomes an icon. It's important not just for him. He's dead. But for the people that follow him, now they want to become icons. So it's like an ever-growing development. The oppressors need to use more and more force, and these people have no fear. They say in Hebrew, there's a saying by Netanyahu said, "Hem mefachadim." They are afraid. They are not afraid. That's it. That's the core of what is happening there. They're not afraid. And that puts a real dilemma in face of these regimes. They talk about reform, but it's not enough because the people keep charging. Will that result in democracy? I'm sorry to disappoint you. Maybe theocracy. That's a possibility if there is a strong religious fundamental element like the Muslim Brotherhood. Or chaos. Chaos, which would mean that each of these countries breaks up to its component parts. Syria, which was lumped together, they put the Alawites, they put the Sunni, they put the Druze together, break into its component part. Iraq. Who put Iraq together? Well, the British, because of the oil. So they have the oil in the north, that's the Kurds. And they have in the center, they have the Sunnis, the small Sunnis. And then the Shiites in the south. They put them together, that's World War III. Eternally. I remember. We went to, before 2003, Sharon was the secret national security advisor of President Bush. And Bush asked him, what do you say about me going to Iraq like my father? And he said, look, George, in the desert, your technology will prevail. You will win. There was no doubt. I think it may be in a week or two. Then they will do it. Watch out when you get into the cities. I can tell you. I went into an Arab city. It's easier to get into the city than to get back, to get out. The other day, I came to the United States on the 28th, okay, and on the 27th. On the 28th, I had an event in Pittsburgh. God wanted, there was a big storm, you know, going on. I was stranded in Kennedy like I've been stranded so many times before. And I get a phone call from the guy in Pittsburgh, from the boss, saying, what happened to you? He said, listen, I'm stranded here, it's morning, I'm not sure that there'll be any flights coming in, so I can make the evening event with 400 people. So what do you mean? I said, for me, I mean, I'm used to it. It's like a